my name's Carolyn and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would do my bucket list tag. Number 1, which country would you most like to visit? I love America. I've been to a few places, but I would love to visit more states while I'm there rather than just going to one particular city. I would love to travel and backpack around. Don't know whether that is something that I would be able to do, but I would love to do that and just see more of America. I would love to visit Brazil. Definitely would love to go into the rainforest. The only thing that I would be scared of are the spiders, because I absolutely hate spiders. That could be a problem. Yeah. So I would love to go to Brazil. I've got my iPad, so it's easy for me to check the questions. Something adventurous you'd love to do. I used to think I was pretty adventurous when I was younger. There was so much that I wanted to do. I read this book.
I can't even remember what it is now.
It really gave me this bug to trek to base camp at Everest. I don't think I'd ever be adventurous enough or confident or courageous as these people do when they literally scale the whole of Everest. I don't think I could do that. If you've got a proper guide and everything, you can actually trek up to base camp and it looks amazing. Maybe sometime in the future, I don't know. Maybe I'm too old now. I don't know. I don't bounce as well as I used to. On to number 3, something you'd love to do volunteer-wise. Well, I have always, ever since I was 18, 19, I've always wanted to volunteer at places in Africa where they treat all the different animals and they track them and help them and are part of the conservation side of things. And since then I have qualified as a veterinary nurse, so I do have quite a lot of the qualifications that I would need or that would be helpful. I don't even think you need qualifications to work in these places anyway. I would love to do that. I mean, just to work alongside these amazing animals in their natural habitats or in conservation areas would be just awesome. I don't think it's possible for me to do that at the moment because I'm also studying at university, so maybe it's something that I would do in the next maybe 5 or 6 years, depends where my life is, but that's something I would absolutely love to do. So number 4, it says somewhere you'd love to go with family. Probably not the best question to be answering right now. So let's move on to number 5, language you'd love to learn. Okay, I have wanted to learn German for most of my life. I used to study music for about 9 years. I was a singer, I was a soprano, and also I played the piano. That was my second instrument. Unfortunately I don't do it so much now, but it was my life back then. I used to sing in all different languages, so it'd be Italian, Spanish, German, French, and there was something about German that just fitted with me. I could get by a little bit if I went to Germany, but if somebody was speaking really fast and fluent, I couldn't understand a word, so I have not really learnt it to the extent that I would love. And I know that the older you get, it just gets harder and harder, but it is a language that really suits me. All the different teachers that I've had have always said that I've had a really good accent, so I'd really love to learn it and be fluent. I mean, how awesome would that be? That is the one language that I would love to learn. Okay, so number 6, instrument you'd love to learn. Well, as I've said, I used to be a classical singer and I used to play the piano. It's been a while since I've done both. So when my life is a bit settled and I've moved into my new house, which I hope will be sometime this year, that is definitely something that I might look into rekindling, you know, because I did love it. Like, it was such a passion of mine. I just adored it. But in the meantime, there's lots of stuff that has been going on, and one of those things was I had a particular tumour in my middle ear and I had to have quite a major operation. So I'm mostly deaf in this ear now. I did try a choir a few years back now, and I found it really hard to hear personally if I was in tune. I couldn't hear myself because nothing really was going on here. So that side of things might inhibit me somewhat to start singing again. So I don't know if that is something that is possible for me anymore, but I would definitely try again and see if there's a possibility. Also, I would love to relearn the piano because it was my second instrument. I think I only got to grade 6, which isn't bad, but I know that now I would have to go right back to square one because it's been a lot of years. The other instrument that I've always thought was really gorgeous was the cello. I think it sounds beautiful.
That may be another instrument that I may think of playing in the future.
Okay, so number 7 is the site that you'd love to see. There are lots of different sites that I think would be awesome to visit. I'd say the 2 that come to mind would be Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The statue looks amazing. The view that you get when you're up there, the pictures I've seen, it just looks stunning. So that's one I'd like to see. The other that comes to mind is the Great Wall of China. This just seems like such a feat that somebody built this wall.
I mean, not just one person, obviously, but you know, it's just amazing, and they say that you can see it from space. I mean, you know, that's just weird.
I think you can walk along it. I don't know if you can walk the entire thing. Well, probably because it is really, really far. But I think that some of it is damaged or crumbled. I don't know, but I would love to do whatever. So the last question would be, question 8, would you ever skydive or bungee jump? Probably not. I've paraglided, but I would say that's probably as much as I would do. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. That's the end of the bucket list tag. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment below. I always answer them. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.